Oh my days. Just as I've been complaining about, there's been a lack of real activity happening in the past few days regarding Arsenal. We've had a tweet from Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein that gets me really excited. Let's get straight into it. Arsenal want Jurrien Timber as concrete target, as reported by David Ornstein tonight. He's top of the list. That also includes Mo Simakan. Ajax will not accept 30 million for Timber as they want bigger fee. Talks will continue as player is keen on the move. Guys, this came out completely nowhere. Arsenal submitted a £30 million bid for Jurrien Timber, and it seems as though the talks are concrete. We really want this player. This is a big move for us, man. Real big move. Now, for those who don't know, Timber, he plays for Ajax. He's a centre-back / right-back. He's comfortable playing both positions. Really good player as well, man. Highly rated out there in the Dutch league. Also played for Netherlands in the World Cup. Young player as well. Born in 2001, I believe. So still a youngster, man. Bags and bags of potential. So I really like this potential move for Arsenal. Can play the right back position just like the centre back position, similar to Ben White in that sense, and provides real backup, man. Because I don't want Holding playing for Arsenal. Did you guys? Well, you guys will remember, right? As soon as Saliba got injured and Holding came in the team, the whole Arsenal team crumbled for our very own eyes. And Arteta identified that and said, "Look, I need a replacement." He started playing Kivior towards the end, but Kivior's more left-footed. We do need a competent backup right-footed centre-back, and Jurrien Timber could be exactly what we're after. We know Manchester United were also in for him in the summer. A deal didn't quite materialise in that sense. But for Arsenal, we've got real potential here to potentially get this deal over the line for Jurrien Timber. The player wants to move as well, as you saw with David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano's tweet right here. Talks will continue as the player's keen on the move. Guys, I've spoken about this so many times, man. Like, we're in a position now where we're a massive club as it is, Arsenal. We're a humongous club, man. Anyone that tells you otherwise, tell them they don't know about football. Arsenal's a massive club. But we've got Champions League football as well. We just came second to the team that won the treble, Man City. We've got one of the youngest squads in the Premier League. We've got brilliant footballers. I mean, Bukayo Saka scored a hat-trick tonight for England, man. We've got brilliant young footballers. Everyone wants to be a part of this project. It's now time to capitalise. This isn't the previous seasons where Arteta would have to do a madness and get on the phone and try and convince players to join the project, like Ben White, like Odegaard, like Aaron Ramsdale. It's not the case anymore. The project is seen, it's proven. Players now want to join part of it. There's not one player Arsenal can go for and personal terms will not be agreed. Not one player. I'm confident of it. Any player on planet Earth, we could literally call them up and say, obviously if they want to leave their club, that is, and say, look, we want you to come to Arsenal. As long as we appease them in wages to some extent, they want the move. Arsenal's the most attractive team to come for. Oh, sorry, I should refrain that as one of the most attractive teams to come to in all of Europe. And the fact we're looking at these top players is a real good sign, in my opinion. Really, really good sign. So I'm delighted to see Arsenal targeting these players. I was saying in the earlier video, the talk's been really quiet in terms of Arsenal signings. I mean, we've heard a little bit in terms of outgoings, like Balogun, for example, Thomas Partey. But in terms of actual incoming, it's been really quiet recently. I mean, we're all expecting the second bid for Kai Havertz, the second bid for Declan Rice. But out of complete thin air, out of the complete blue, it seems though Jurrien Timber is now a concrete target for Arsenal, and the bid has already been submitted of 30 million. Ajax want around 50 million according to David Ornstein. Can we meet in the middle? Let's hope and find out, man. Let's hope and find out indeed. But this is really good news for us. Genuinely, really good news. So, I will be honest about Jurrien Timber. I haven't watched an awful lot of him. I don't watch the Eredivisie. I'm not sure how many of you do. If you do, let me know in the comment section, man. I'd love to hear it. And by the way, if you're new around and you love keeping up to date with Arsenal transfer news, it is 11 o'clock when I'm recording this, guys. Man, that is dedication. Make sure you subscribe. I'm road to 3,000 subscribers for daily Arsenal transfer news. I promise you do not want to miss it, man. And let me know in the comment section your thoughts on Jurrien Timber to Arsenal. Do you want to see this deal happen? I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts in the comment section regarding it. So that said, I don't watch a lot of Eredivisie, to be honest with you guys, but I've read up on this player because when I was looking at him early in the summer and I saw Manchester United were linked to him, I thought, you know what, let me do a little bit of reading up on this player, do my due diligence in that sense. He's a shorter centre-back. He's only 5'10", not even 6 foot, but he is versatile, can play centre-back and right-back. And in that sense, he molds into that new style centre-back, right? Very similar to Ben White. Very similar in that sense. And look, Ben White's done a fantastic job at centre-back and right-back for us in particular. But it seems the artist wants to convert him back into centre-back according to reports. We know Saliba's here to stay. Signed his new contract. Got the number 2 shirt. Congratulations for the pay rise, my man. He got the bag. He's here to stay. One of our best centre-backs. Gabriel alongside him. That partnership, fantastic. But we need depth. And we don't just need depth. We need competent depth. Look at Manchester City, guys, right? Stones, Diaz, Akanji, Laporte, Walker can play there. You're looking at Ake as well. That is 5 or 6 world-class defenders in that team. World-class, where any 4 of those and you're competing for the title. With Arsenal, it's Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White. Oh, hang on a minute. Then we've got a drop-off. Zinchenko can only play left-back. He can't play centre-back. Kivior, alright, had the last good couple of games, but he's not world-class. Holding, don't even get me started on that, brother. And we still got Mari kicking about the club for some reason. He needs to go. So, we need more depth. Look, Timber coming in, born in 2001, it's a really good signing in my opinion, because I don't think he's going to come in and say, look, I need to start. I think he's going to be quite happy. Well, he's not going to be happy to sit on the bench, but I think he'll take that. He'll take sitting on the bench and getting a rotation place in the team and saying, Arteta will tell him, look, if you prove yourself, you can start. But for now, you're going to be on the bench. You're going to be a real competent replacement. And we need to start filling that bench up, man. We need to start filling up. I want a big stimulus injection from the Kroenkes, man. Your team's won the NBA, the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations to them. Your team's already won the NFL. Your team's won the NHL. You've won with all them lot. Win with Arsenal, Kroenke. Win with Arsenal. I need that stimulus package. Let's get the money in the door. Let's get a centre-back in. As I said, Timber. Perfect for me. Backup right back and backup centre-back. Exactly what we need to see. Let's get those two midfielders in. I want Rice and Caicedo. And let's get that attacker in, man. If it's Kai Havertz, I don't want it. But if it is, so be it. And that will be the perfect window in my sense. But the news for today, coming out of completely the blue, is Jurrien Timber to Arsenal is concrete. And it looks like it's happening. Even if I look at the David Ornstein tweet, right, I haven't got it on the screen with me, but the way he phrases the tweets, because I'm used to the game, guys. I've been around the football game long enough, man. I know what's going on. Even if I look at the Fabrizio Romano tweet right now, guys, yeah, look at this. Arsenal want Jurrien Timber as concrete target, yeah? If it says concrete, that means we want it. This isn't just paper talk. This is a finalised target we want. Ajax will not accept 30 million for Timber as they want bigger fee. Makes sense. You rarely ever accept the first bid in football. Doesn't really happen. Talks will continue as players keen on the move. This is the thing, right? Everything seems as though it's moving in the way of Arsenal getting a transfer over the line. It's a concrete player Arsenal want, meaning that he's not just paper talk. We actually want the player. 2, we've already submitted a bid for the player. It's not just, oh, we want him. We've submitted a concrete bid. And we know how rare it is for Arsenal to submit bids nowadays. I mean, we still haven't submitted the second bid for Declan Rice, it seems, or Kai Havertz. Thirdly, the player wants to move. So from all angles, this looks like it's happening. Arsenal want it, the player wants it, Ajax want a fee. If all three meet in the middle, we get a happy triangle and the player comes to Arsenal, man. That's exactly what I can see happening. Genuinely, guys, look, I look at it this way. Declan Rice remains Arsenal's #1 target. That doesn't change one bit. And I do think Declan Rice will be an Arsenal player, by the way. I genuinely do think that. Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber, can we get all three? I'm not too sure. But I think Declan Rice 100% will be an Arsenal player. The others, I don't know yet. But this does look good. It looks like we're moving in the right direction towards Jurrien Timber, and it looks like we're moving in. Look, we're finally moving, right, as a club that goes for these big targets. I say it's about time. I touched upon it earlier in the video, right? We've got the Champions League football behind us. Obviously, we're a massive club in Arsenal anyway, so that doesn't change. But with Champions League football, we can afford to throw our weight around, throw our body around, and get these top players, man. Put our foot in the door and say, look, Jurrien Timber, do you want to come to Arsenal? And him go, hang on a minute, Arsenal want me, one of the best clubs in the Premier League, got Champions League football, massive global fan base. I want to go in there. Gimme. Do you get what I mean? So we need to start moving like that type of club. So I really like this potential move from Arsenal, man. I really do indeed. Let's hope we get it over the line. I'm expecting advancements in the coming days, alongside, of course, advancements regarding Declan Rice and Kai Havertz as well. Those are the 3 big names surrounding Arsenal Football Club. And in terms of outgoings, Thomas Partey potentially could go. Apparently that's moving to more of a concrete stage. If Saudi Arabian clubs are in for him, so be it, man. So be it. Let's get as much money as possible for that player, because these Saudi Arabian clubs look like they're willing to splash the cash, really. They're wanting to spend as much as possible on these players, man. So, look, they're trying to get as much as possible we can for Thomas Partey. If he goes, so be it. It's not what I would potentially want to happen, but it's one of those things. The main thing is we've got to replace. If you sell, replace. And if you want to be a big club, you don't just replace, you improve upon. You sell Partey, okay, goodbye, thank you for your memories. You're bringing Caicedo. You know what I mean? Out with the old, in with the new. You get rid of the iPhone 7 to bring in the iPhone 8. Do you get what I mean? That type of vibe. If you're gonna lose a player, upgrade. That's what I want to see Arsenal do. So look, I really like this approach from Arsenal right now. Looking at players like Timber, for example, I think he's a really good young player, top of the list potentially, young Dutch player as well, and versatile in that sense. Hopefully we can get this deal over the line, alongside, of course, the Kai Havertz. Not really Kai Havertz deal to most, but in particular the Declan Rice deal, I really want to get over the line as well. As always, make sure you subscribe if you're new around on my road to 3,000 subscribers. If you love daily Arsenal-related transfer news, this is the place to be. I'm telling you that for an absolute fact. I'll be dropping transfer news stories on the coming bids I expect from Arsenal regarding Rice and Kai Havertz as soon as they come, as well as talks on following Balogun potentially leaving Arsenal. I'll be dropping a video on that as well in the near future. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I hope to see you all in my next video. Take care.